Hi, I'm Dean Ricci of Ricci's Landscape Management, and today I want to show a pruning technique called candling. Here we're at a residence in Porter County. We're working with some mugo pines and some Japanese white pine that have been candled over, I'm going to say, the last 20 years. And the owners have moved, so we're actually taking over for that. This is a good instructional video because I want to show you a lot of what not to do. Here we've got a pine, and on this pine tree we've got the new growth, which is a light green, compared to the old growth, which is a darker color. When we candle, which is the pinching of these branches or these little nubs, you want to do that usually the first week of May. Depends on the weather, could be the second or third week if we've had a really cold spring. This is a good example of candling too late, because what we want to have is we want to have these needles just barely emerging from this new growth. Here they're almost at full length, so we can't really pinch the candle off like if we were to do it 3 weeks ago. Now in Japanese pruning, before these needles emerge, or when they just start to emerge, it's a perfect time to candle. You have a space where there's no needles, and it's not back to the nub here, or the node. You don't want to cut that unless you're trying to keep the branch tip from growing. This is called a juko, this area in Japanese, and basically we want to pinch above that, and we should be able to pinch this off, but here this is just too mature right now, so we're going to have to cut it. Now the risk of cutting this with pruners, we're going to cut that right about there. The risk of cutting that with the pruners is that we probably will have some brown out there. If you pinch the candle early enough, you definitely reduce or eliminate all that brownout. Here, we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to bring this back into check. You have to do this by hand. This is not a shrub that you could take your gash hedge trimmers and buzzsaw it. This is not a good haircut shrub. So next year when we do this, we're going to shoot for the 1st of May and take a look at this and then make our judgment on when we should candle. Hopefully this instructional video was helpful. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dean Ricci.